If you're looking to put together a camera rig, but in a minimalist form factor, then this video is for you. Now, before we get started, note that this is a minimalist rig or a minimal rig. So I can see the comments now.
You're missing this, you're missing that, you're missing this.
It's a minimal rig. All right, now that we got that out the way, it's a minimal rig. Okay, so anyway, let's jump right into the video. The first thing we're gonna need obviously is the camera. It doesn't matter which camera you shoot with for this rig because it's going to work with any brand. Me personally, I'm recording on the Canon R6 Mark II, but yeah, it doesn't really matter what camera you use. The first thing you're gonna wanna get is this Nicey Rig top handle. This thing is like 20, 25 bucks and it goes right into the hot shoe of your camera. On top of this Nicey Rig top handle, you do have a cold shoe mount, and then you also have it lined up with 1/4-20 threads and also 3/8. And that's gonna slide right into your hot shoe, and then you're gonna be able to attach a plethora of different things to it, whether it be a mic, a monitor, or whatever. But the next thing we're gonna want in this minimalist setup is a monitor. So the one that I'm using is the Viltrox DC550, the base model, not the Pro model. But this is going to be a monitor that's going to have the ability to show false color. It's going to have the ability for you to import LUTs through a SD card. It's going to give you the ability to read histograms, read vector scopes, and all that. So it is a budget, affordable monitor. It's like $140, $150, I think, something like that. And it does pretty much everything you wanted to do. It has two HDMIs, HDMI in, HDMI out. You have the ability to mount this onto your camera in portrait or landscape orientation. And you also have 4 buttons on top that can be customized to whatever shortcut you want them to be. This does come with a standard NPF battery, but if you want more battery life, then you can upgrade to the NFP 970, NPF 970, which is the bigger battery, which will give you a ton more battery life. But you're getting about, I think about close to an hour of battery life with this battery on this monitor. And to connect this monitor to this camera, you just use a small HDMI to micro HDMI, or if your camera takes full size HDMI, then you can use full size to full size. That's just going to depend on what camera you use. Canons have a thing about using micro HDMI because they think it's a great idea, and whatever, we're not gonna get into that. And of course, if you're doing video and you want to keep that cinematic 24 frames per second look, then you're gonna want an ND filter. But I do also recommend a UV and a CPL filter because you never know what situation you're gonna be in. And if you want some creative effect, I do also recommend a black mist filter. So right now I'm recording on UV filter, black mist filter, 1/2 diffusion, and a CPL filter to give me a little bit more saturation and cut out some glares. Yeah, that is your ultra minimalist setup. And if you hate it, then that's fine. It's a minimalist setup. It's just something to get people started. Not everybody's going to be able to have big rigs and easy rigs and do all this other creative stuff with their stuff or whatever, but this is an ultra minimalist rig. So if you're looking to get started and looking for something cool to do, just, you know, it's light, handheld, don't have to worry too much about it being heavy because it's just small, light stuff, then this could be for you. So if this video was of some value to you, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. There'll be a lot more videos like this where this came from. And until next time, peace.